Good afternoon and welcome back to the Sexpert Lounge. I am Addison Winters, and we had asked recently that you guys write in questions and comments like we do at the end of every show. And the last couple weeks we've gotten an overwhelming amount of questions regarding how to survive dealing with the ex through the holiday season. So I put together top 10 suggestions on just how to make it from Thanksgiving through New Year's Day. We all know how stressful the holidays can be. Your impending invasion of your parents, your aunts, uncles, hordes of cousins, it can be extremely stressful, and dealing with the ex on top of all of that can make it that much more difficult. So, number 10, breathe. Just breathe. This is not the perfect time to panic. I know it can be stressful. I know that your nerves are wearing thin. And the holidays are like that every year for everyone. And surviving your first holiday season after a divorce is, well, it kind of makes you want to check yourself into a padded room for the duration of the season. I get it. I do. We've all been there. Most of us have been there. Just slow down, take a deep breath. You got this. And remember that what everyone else thinks of your divorce, and you know damn good and well they all have their opinions on it, their opinions don't matter at all. The only thing you can do is hold your head up and be very proud of yourself for surviving it. Divorces are messy and they can get downright nasty. So the fact that you survived it, you have earned your badge of honor. Number 9, smile. I know this one is hard, especially if you're alone and your ex isn't. It's okay for you to be sad. It is okay for you to feel hurt. It's not okay for you to feel bitter, especially around your children. If you want to vent, please do. Call your best friend, call your mother, vent all day long till you feel better, but do not do it anywhere within earshot of your children. Number 8, start new traditions, not only for yourself, but also for your children. You're entering a new era of your life, and changes are difficult on you and on your children as well. You can look for ideas from different holiday magazines, talk to your friends, talk to your coworkers. If you were anything like me, when I had gotten divorced, my children were really young. I was on a very tight budget, and I know it takes a couple years to get back on your feet and feel somewhat comfortable and normal again. So what we did, I love to bake, and so each year we get about 15 different cookies, candies, recipes, and we spend a day turning on the holiday music and just destroying the kitchen, making all kinds of cookies and candies, putting together beautiful holiday gift baskets for our friends and family. And that's what has become our tradition that we've carried on. Number 7, I realize that in these lovely economic times, this one is probably not possible for most people. But if it is possible, try all new holiday decorations. Garbage bin or garage sale or whatever, the ones that you had with your ex, except for like special ones your children made or you received as gift from family and friends. But try to make the space something that's just what you and your children want and make it yours. And I know that's, like I said, it's probably not feasible with the way the economy is at the moment. Number 6, bite your tongue or your lip or your cheek or whatever works for you. But no matter how much your ex tries to provoke you, do not allow them to bait you. I know this can be challenging. If your ex is anything like mine, you will be biting a lot, your tongue a lot. but don't give them the satisfaction of seeing them grate on your nerves. A lot of them claim that they're there for the children, and that very well may be true, but a lot of them do take advantage of this opportunity to be particularly annoying. Don't allow them to do that to you. Number 5, stay sober. It's okay to indulge in a glass of wine, maybe 2, but then you need to stop there. Alcohol always allows us to speak more freely about our opinions and our true feelings, and especially where your ex is concerned, maybe even their new companion. The holidays are not the time to voice that. That's not the ideal platform in front of the entire family to speak what you really think about them. All you end up doing is making yourself look like an ass and not them. So watch your alcohol intake. Number 4, leave the past in the past. Do not reminisce about past holidays, past times together, or what have you. It just makes everybody around you uncomfortable, your children, your family, and let's be honest, if the past was really that great, you would still be with your ex. Number 3, casualties of divorce. Always remember that while you and your ex divorced each other, you chose that, neither of you chose to divorce your children. And no matter how you may feel towards them as a person, what have you, you have to always keep in mind that they are someone who is extremely important to your children. And therefore, do not badmouth them. Don't speak about them badly in front of anybody where your children or anything they can hear, as I mentioned before. During the holidays, your children's happiness is what you should be focused on. And that's what matters at this time of year. Number 2, always keep your sense of humor. This is critical if you're a parent at all, every day of the year, but especially when your children or family, what have you, is dancing on your last nerve throughout the holiday season. Having a sense of humor and being able to laugh things off will make things go so much easier for you and everybody else. It does. Number 1, always remember that you are doing this for your children. This is critical because no matter how uncomfortable you feel or how angry or hurt, having to split Thanksgiving or Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, split the time with your kids, or even if you get along with your ex well enough to share them through Christmas Day, what have you, depending on your relationship with them, just remember you're doing this for them. And even though you might be upset about having to have the children meet your ex at 2 o'clock or what have you on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve to share the kids, there's somebody out there who is dealing with an ex who might be extraordinarily difficult, and they might be denied seeing their children at all for the holidays. And just be thankful that you and your ex are adult enough to share the children and put the kids first. And remember that the holidays is always about them and their happiness and not about you and how you might feel about your ex. So I hope you guys all have a fabulous Thanksgiving tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing you guys very soon. Keep the questions in the comments and what have you coming. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. And we're trying really hard to grow our new platform. So we really appreciate all the help that we can get. I hope you guys have just a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow. Try not to overindulge. I know it's going to be hard. But as always, be safe, be kind, and remember to be your best sexy self. I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Take care.